Yo, 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 what is up, everybody? Chris here from Big Sports News Expectation. However, the flip, millions interwebs. And today I'm coming at you guys with a better camera angle than yesterday and a preview of what to expect going into the Esports World Cup, this time taking place in Paris, France. So, yeah, if any of you are going, like my boy Dempsey, shout out to Dempsey, then enjoy the event. Hope you guys enjoyed the intro as always. And yeah, this is a bit of a different event. We don't have any pick'ems for this one, so I will be using Breaking Point. Shout out to all my homies that work over there. And the first order of business that I want to go through is talking about the format, right? So the seeding method for the playoffs is that there are a total of 8 teams advancing to the playoffs. 16 teams are invited, as we know, right? 4 teams advance through the upper bracket of their respective groups' upper bracket teams, and 4 teams go through the lower bracket of their respective groups, the losers bracket teams. So 1 goes to the upper bracket, 2 goes to the lower bracket, if that makes sense. The 4 upper bracket teams will be ranked from 1st to 4th based on the following factors in the order they're listed: game, win-loss difference in all matches played within the group stage. So the win-loss difference is how they're going to rank the teams in the group stage. So score difference in hardpoint wins, 250 score difference in all wins. Okay, so this win quality quotient looks like a bunch of hullabaloo. I doubt it comes into the mix for just sorting through things. Score difference in all hardpoint wins divided by 250 multiplied by the score difference in all search and destroy wins divided by 6 multiplied by the score difference in all overload wins divided by 8. All right. If any players are still tied, the final rankings will be decided by a coin toss. The highest ranked team of each group will receive the right to select which opponent they will face in the quarterfinals. I like that. Teams may only choose losers bracket teams of the opposite group. Example, if the highest ranked team is in Group A, they may choose to play against one of the Group B losers bracket teams. The remaining 2 upper bracket teams will face the last 2 teams with the same restriction. So does that mean that the next 2 teams would get to choose players from each? This instruction set is very confusing. This win quality quotient could have been formatted in a less confusing way, and this just doesn't make a lot of sense unless my interpretation is correct, and it's supposed to be that, like, I guess asinine and basic, but yeah. Anyways, let's get into the rosters. So looking at it, we of course have, oops, let's refresh. Oh, LA Thieves. So no team changes with them. This is our LA Thieves from the CDL. So as you guys know, Scrap, Neum, Abizi, Hydra, right? So I guess I'll have to pull up these pages for these players. Octane, what is he doing there? So that's the LA Thieves roster. Boston Breach is still Afro, Purge, Spartan, TJ. Well, actually, TJ's a new pickup, yeah? Boston signed somebody. Yeah, TJ's new pickup. So he's the most recent pickup to this team. They kept the same 3 that they had for the majority of the year. Afro came back major 3-ish window. So that's Boston. They were definitely getting better towards the end of the regular season in the CDL. So definitely a team to watch as a potential dark horse. Carolina Royal Ravens, another dark horse. Lurks and Trakes, 2 guys that were front runners for the Rookie of the Year to start off the season right before Neum came in and just stole that shit. 469. Knox, what we've seen from him, he looked pretty good, but he played FaZe. So the one time we got to see him on LAN, he played FaZe. I mean, that's what it is. Exceed, the reigning, defending Burger King, recently dethroned by Scrap. So we'll see what the new look Carolina Royal Ravens can get done. As you guys can see, Trakes obviously was on the Miami Heretics for the majority of the season. He was dropped for Real, who obviously was dropped by Koi after originally leaving Miami Heretics in the witching hour of the offseason, right before the contracts opened up. I believe there's a verbal agreement, blah blah blah. Lurks, frontrunner for Rookie of the Year, one of them. And obviously Knox is a guy, like I said, that we haven't seen a lot of, but he looks pretty good from what we saw. Cloud9, they did make one small change. They, of course, got rid of Hyde. Let's go to their roster. Pull that up. They got rid of Hyde and replaced him with Gwen, as you guys can see. So Cloud9 New York is encouraged. Gwen, Nezra, and Webby. Webby, I'm a big fan of this guy. Nezra, big fan of him. I like Gwen a lot. And Encourage, I like what I've seen from him. So Cloud9, I don't think they're going to be a free team anymore. Webby made them look a lot better Nezra, obviously, we all saw was probably their best player all year long, and Encourage was really solid, especially in S&D. So, yeah, great keeping him as well as the other three, and then grabbing Mr. Gwyn. These are the new Gwyn guys, I guess. So that's C9. FaZe, we know FaZe, right? 04, Abuza, Simp, and Big Drawzilla. There they are. They're pink now. So we got 04, Abuza, Draza, and Simp. I guess Crowder is technically their substitute, even though he's coach. I mean, a lot of teams do that, to be fair. So we have G2, of course. They picked up a new player, Benjamin Beans. So it's now Beans, Kremp, Nasty, and Envoy, I believe. I think Skies got dropped. I'm pretty sure Skies got dropped. Let's see. Sky, Beans. Let's see who you replace. Have they decided who he's replaced? I'm a little bit confused. My guess is he's replacing Skies, but he could be replacing Nasty. I don't know. I don't know if they've confirmed who he's replacing. Gentlemates, we know what that roster is. That team has not changed in the time since. So Estreal, Ghosty, Joe, and Sib. Neptune's still on the bench currently. Koi, they have not changed either. So it's still Insight, Kips, Abe, and Kleenex, as you guys can see here. Omit is Aspect, Denza, Ethan, and I don't know what the fuck dude's name is. DK? I don't know. Let's call him DK. OpTic, as we all know, Shotzi, Hoop, Dashy, Murph, right? Scump and Methods. Just random additions to the team page. Well, I guess because they're former pro players associated with the org. And they're co-streamers. So, Project Notorious. Oh, we got Johnny, Snoopy, Eric, Boom, and Cammy. I like this team a lot, so I'm going to definitely be a fan of them. We have Falcons, Aluka, who obviously replaced Pred, Celium, Exit, and Kismet. Aluka replaced Pred before FaZe. Before Champs. Heretics is, of course, Super, I almost said Lucky, Super, Real, Rancor, and, of course, Metals. Super, Rancor, Metals, and Real. Team War is Flame. Oh, nice to see Flames getting back to competing against pros. Icons, shout out to Icons. Dimensions, nice, and Zivik. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Zivik, I'm not sure. Then we have the Pit EU, which is... What team is this? Pit. Search Pit. What is the Pit EU, yo? Okay, here we go. So, oh, this is Linz's team. Nice. Okay, so it's Linz, F. Harry, and Mythics. So these are 4 really talented players. Harry's been playing for a long time. So, yeah. Born 2 years after me. So, yeah, he's not a young chicken, as they say. So that's the Pit's roster. Got them. And then we have Vancouver Surge, who stuck. You have Craze, Lunars, Mamba, and Nero. This is the team that ended the season and, of course, did not qualify for champs. So these are the seeding rules once again. There's one more team I wanted to go over, and that is G2. So let's see what G2 has going on right on the schedule right here. So who's on the active roster? G2 Minnesota. Okay, so Beans replaced Skies. All right, I'm gonna delete probably all of this, but maybe I'll keep it in. Yeah, we'll keep it in. Why not? All right, so we got some clarity. Beans replacing Skies. This team, I'm keeping this one up just so I remember as I'm making the picks who they are. We'll expand all of these so you guys can see everybody. Oh, I see. Okay, so some of these teams have moved to newer names because EWC, right? So as you guys can see, well, just one team. Riyadh Falcons, all their players are under Team Falcons now. Maybe they're rebranding for the CDL altogether and they just changed that page. So yeah, here are the teams. Surge, Koi, Falcons is, of course, Aluka, Cell, Kismet, and Exnid. Estreal, Ghosty, Joe, and Sib is the Gentlemates. Dashy, Hook, Merc, and Shotzi, of course, OpTic Texas, we all know. Metals, Real, Rancor, Super, Heretics, Hydra, Neum, Scrap, and Abizi. Some of us wish it was Octane and Champs instead of Mr. Ernie over here, but that's not me. Beans, Envoy, Kremp, and Nasty. 04, Abuza, Draza, and Simp. Champs MVP. Encourage, Gwyn, Nezra, and Webby. Exceed, Nox, Lurks, and Trakes. Afro, Purge, Spart, and TJ. And that's all she wrote for the pro side. We'll get back into the amateur side when that is pertinent information. So where did I have the pick'ems? Right here. All right, so let's start with the pick'ems, y'all. The first matchup, we have Koi taking on New Look Ravens with Nox, Trakes, and Lurks, and Exceed. Koi's looks pretty good, but I like Trakes a lot. I'm going to go with Carolina here. I'm going to say they get the dub. FaZe versus the Pit. I'm going to definitively say that FaZe beats Lens and Co. G2 versus C9. Beans, Kremp, Nasty, and Envoy versus Gwyn, Webby, Nezra, and Encourage. Cloud9, they got a squad, man. I'm not counting them all the way out. OpTic, obviously over Team War. That's pretty easy, right? Gentlemates, we're going to take them over Omit, even though Omit are definitely not a team to sneeze at. Thieves versus Breach again. I'm going to say Thieves bounce back, even though they have shambolic champs. I think, after that, this is a $2 million tournament as well, so I think they'll be locked in trying to win the lion's share of the prizing. So that means that Miami Heretics would play their first matchup, interesting, against Surge the next day. I mean, that makes sense. We only got 6 matches and we have 16 teams, so we need 8 matches to see everybody. Heretics versus Surge. We haven't seen Surge in a while. Mamba's quote about ruining days. I don't think that they ruin the Heretics day. I think Heretics take the dub here. I'm going to back them. Falcons, I'm going to back them over Project Notorious. Even though Project Notorious does look very dangerous, Falcons just got top 3 at champs, so not backing them would be a little odd at this point, right? So those are my picks for the first few days. Yeah, these are the 8 teams that I think get through. And from there, I'm not sure how it necessarily goes in the bracket. I think what I'll do is I'll end this video here and then I'll bring you guys updates with daily pick'ems for this event the night before. Keep it simple. These pick'ems don't take long to put through, as you guys can see. And I think I'm just going to record some things. Like for this, I'll record the pick'ems like tomorrow night for all of these, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm going to do that. That'll just about wrap it up for me here. Hope you guys have a great morning, noon, or night like I always say on these videos. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share it with someone else you think might find this enjoyable or entertaining in any way. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy all the COD this weekend. EWC should be really fun, like it was last year and the year before. So hopefully my boys FaZe Vegas can hoist it, win their second EWC dinner plate to complement the one that they won at the inaugural EWC in 2024. So, hope you guys enjoyed, like I said before. Catch you guys on the next one. Once again, this is Chris Fix versus Axe Rotation, however the flipping y'all mean these interwebs. And yeah, see you guys on the next one. Hope you like my rocker hat, my FaZe jersey. I have so much CDL merch I'm going to be switching up for every video. Not necessarily the hats. I only have a few CDL hats. But I will be switching up the jerseys and the t-shirts because I have, between t-shirts, jerseys, and hoodies, I probably have like 30 plus pieces. So yeah, see you guys. Catch you on the next one. Hope you have a great morning, noon, right? Like I always say on these videos. And I will catch you guys tomorrow for another preview of what to expect going into Thursday's matches at EWC and then subsequently Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And yeah, if you're traveling there or if you are already there in Paris, enjoy yourself. Be safe. Enjoy the baguettes, the croissants, everything. And yeah, shout out to Dempsey for getting to EWC. Hope that the Miami Heretics make a really good run and they give him a lot of content to cheer for. So yeah, hope you guys have a great morning. Like I said about 3 times now, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Once again, this is Chris Fix Sports News Expert Teaching. However the flipping on the webs, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.